Hello everyone, today we'll see for loop in Java. So for loop is best when you know how many times the loop should be executed. If we see the for loop, there are four main parts of the for loop. First is declaration and initialization. Second is the test condition. Third is the update statement. And fourth is the code you want to execute inside the loop. So here I have one for loop. So what I can do is in the declaration initialization, let's say I am declaring one variable x is equal to 1. So this is declaration, integer x is a declaration and equal to 1 means it's an initialization of the variable x. Now the test condition, here I can say let's say x is less than 6. So till x is less than 6, we need to keep executing this code. I can have any code here. I'm just printing the value of x for now. And this is the update statement. So this will be executed each time the loop runs. So here I am incrementing the value of x. So let's see each part in detail. The first is the declaration and initialization. So here we can declare and initialize multiple variables. Here I have declared x is equal to 1. I can also say y is equal to 1. And also in the update statement, I can say y plus plus. Same in the condition, I can say x is less than 6 and then y is less than 6. So here we can have multiple variables. Now the second point is declaration initialization happens only once at the beginning. So this initialization x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 will be done only once when the loop is starting. After that, this code will never be executed again. Now next point is variable declared inside the for loop cannot be accessed outside the for loop. So if I try to access the value of x here, it will give me the compilation error. See, cannot resolve the symbol x. Now variable declared earlier and only initialized inside the for loop can be used outside the for loop. Now let's say instead of declaring the variable here and saying integer x is equal to 1 and in this case I cannot declare multiple variables. So now x would be accessible here because I have declared and initialized it outside the for loop. So the scope of x is outside the for loop. If we declare x inside the for loop, it will be accessible only within the for loop. Outside the for loop, compiler will not be able to see the variable x. Since I have declared it outside the for loop, it is accessible even after the for loop has been completed. Now condition to test and iteration expression. So test condition is evaluated on each iteration of the loop. Now what happens is here once the value of x is printed, now it will start with like so the value of x is equal to 1. It will check x is less than 6. So 1 is less than 6. So it will print here 1. Then it will execute the update statement x plus plus. So the value of x will now become 2. It will again check 2 is less than 6. Yes, it will go and execute this code. It will again execute this update statement where I am incrementing the value of x. So x has now become 3. It will again check is 3 is less than 6. Yes, it will go and execute this code. So once the value of x will become 6, it will check 6 is less than 6. No, it will come outside of this loop. So let's try and run this program. So here we can see it has printed a value from 1 to 5. Now none of the section of the for loop is mandatory. Even we can have for loop like this, or in just a 2 semicolon. So this is also valid, but this will be an endless for loop. So let's say if I'm printing something outside this, so this will be hello world. So this code will be unreachable, you will get the compilation error, unreachable statement. Since this is an forever, like it will be in the loop that will continue forever, a kind of endless for loop. Now there are certain cases in which the for loop can be terminated earlier. First is the break statement. What it will do, it will break the loop and control jumps to the first statement outside the loop. So let's say I have one statement here. I'm printing hello. Now I'm adding one condition. If x is equal to 4, break. Okay, so whenever the x will become 4, it will break this for loop and come outside of the for loop, and it will print this hello statement. Let me run this code. See, it has printed from 1 to 4, and after that it has come outside of the loop and it has printed hello. Now next is the continue statement. Now what happens is it will continue to the next iteration. Let's say I am printing the value of x here. Okay, so if I run it now, so it will not print the value 4. See, it has skipped the value 4 because I have print statement after this if condition. So whenever it encountered the continue statement, it will skip rest of the code and it will move to the next iteration of the for loop. So now the value of x will not be printed when x is equal to 4. This is the continue statement. Now we have the return statement. Whenever we write return, the control jumps immediately to the calling method. So now I am telling when x is equal to 4, return. So it will return the control immediately here. So even it won't print this hello in that case. Let me run this code again. It will just print 1, 2, 3. In this case, it has not even printed hello, and the control has jumped to the calling method and it has printed for loop tested. I included 5 quiz that you can answer in the comment section. First, you need to tell the output of this for loop. In the second quiz, you need to tell how many times the loop will be executed. In the third quiz, you need to tell what will be the output of this loop. And in the fourth quiz, you need to tell how many times the hello will be printed. In the fifth quiz, you need to tell the output of this loop. And I have included this quiz examples in the Google document, and I will pin the link of this Google document which I am referring, and you can go through this quiz and answer the quiz in my comment section. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon, and yes, don't forget to like this video. Thank you.